What up, YouTube? This is your boy RJ Fierce. Welcome to my channel called The Reckless Foundation. Hello, hope everybody's having a great day. I know I am. So right now, I'm about to do a reaction video by Chisel Adonis, and the name of the video is going to be called Did the World Wrongfully Clown This Man Part 2? Try not to laugh. Once again, we're doing Part 2. We're continuing the story of the dude who, this guy, he was driving on his way for his what's it called? I guess for his court order, because he doesn't have a license to drive, and it's proof that he was driving without a license. So now we're trying to continue it. So let's see what happens. Before we begin, make sure you like, share, and comment the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's begin.
Alright, so boom, a couple of days ago, I made a video in response to one of the funniest videos ever dropped in the history of all court proceedings, where a gentleman by the name of Corey Harris just so happened to be pulling up to a virtual courtroom for driving on a suspended license while currently behind the wheel with full clear view by the prosecutor and the judge.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually.
Oh my
God. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
You didn't say that.
This is a driver with a license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving.
Right.
And he didn't have a license.
Right.
Tell me you did not just say that.
But in a shocking turn of events,
all right, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. I paid for this ad to be in front of you right now. And it targeted you because you're an entrepreneur.
turns out man's license should have been reinstated, and the suspension on his license should have been rescinded 2 years ago in January of 2022.
It was supposed to have been lifted in 2 years ago, but they didn't.
Damn. Boy, that escalated quickly.
Bust out the Crayolas and color me tickled pink, Batman. Evidently back in October of 2023, when Mr. Harris got pulled over, he was flabbergasted, astonished, hoodwinked, he felt, as the officers told him that his license was somehow still suspended.
Wow.
Detroit Corey Harris is talking about the Saginaw County friend of the court suspending his driver's license for child support, something he says he resolved 2.5 years ago, and a judge in Saginaw County rescinded that suspension, allowing Harris to drive again. So he says he was shocked when Pittsfield Township Police cited him in October for driving on a suspended license.
Well, that begs the question, how is it that this man was driving between the months of January 2022 up until October 2023 under the assumption that the suspension on the license had since been lifted? Why did he never have it lifted?
The Saginaw County friend of the court has not responded to our calls, but according to a spokesperson for the Secretary of State, friend of the court never sent over a clearance in 2022.
Wow, that is crazy.
You know, take a look at the document that had the citation number. Underneath, it said his license was suspended in 2010.
What?
Up until when it was supposed that the suspension was lifted in January of 2022.
Suspending his driver's license for child support, something he says he resolved 2.5 years ago, and a judge in Saginaw County rescinded that suspension.
Steve McQueen made 12 years a slave. Evidently for Corey Harris, it's 12 years with no license. How the fuck you supposed to go that long without being able to drive? However, this brother was dealt an injustice, and apologies need to be sent in his direction. Because how was it from January 2022 up until October 2023, this man was unaware that on file his license was still showing as suspended, and for that, we should all collectively call for the courts to apologize to him.
It was supposed to have been lifted in 2 years ago, but they didn't.
You will apologize, and you will like it.
The apology needs to be as loud as the disrespect. And everybody who was clowning this brother for pulling up on Zoom behind the wheel when the purpose of the virtual hearing was about him driving with a suspended license needs to come out and apologize. But wait a minute.
Right.
You got pulled over in October 2023, right?
Right.
So that's when it came to your attention that for whatever reason your license was still suspended on paper. Then between October 2023 up until May 2024, it was already common knowledge in your brain that your license is somehow still showing as suspended. Well, if that's the logic, you can no longer be astonished anymore because it's already been brought to your attention after they pulled you over then.
The process can be complicated.
The Secretary of State's office did not get a clearance from the court that everything was done, but something happened in the wires.
Well, this is the time where we go off the script.
But that now makes me curious. Between that 8 months from when you got pulled over to when you pulled up in the hearing, you were well aware of the fact that they're aware that your license is somehow still suspended. So why would you get behind the wheel?
Harris admits he was driving to get his wife to the doctor, but what he can't understand is why his license was still suspended 2.5 years after the judge ordered it lifted.
Mr. Harris, that is an incredibly noble thing for you to do, given your wife has declining health at this point, which is a very unfortunate situation. She's got to make it to her medical facility one way or another. If there's no alternative transportation that is readily available to you, you're not gonna sit there and watch your wife continue to dwindle in her failing health. You're gonna do what you gotta do as a husband and get her to the facility. And that is the right thing to do, brother. However, you also knew that you were supposed to show up to this hearing virtually at this time on this date. Why did you tune in to this Zoom meeting with your camera on? You could have showed up with the camera off and said, well, there seems to be some sort of issue with my phone or perhaps with my laptop, whatever the case may have been. You verbally asked, can you restart your phone or whatever the case may be? Not because you actually have an issue with it, but because you're trying to buy time to when you're stationary. Why would you join into the hearing all while moving? Why? What we're doing is acknowledging the stupidity of you showing up to a hearing in which the whole discussion is about you driving with a suspended license while behind the wheel. When you knew 8 months prior when you got pulled over, they stated your license was somehow still suspended when it was not. Don't put yourself in the line of fire, sir. That's why the people were clowning you. They were not clowning you because you were done wrong. Everybody can acknowledge that two things can be right. You are a victim of the courts not clearing the lift on the suspension on.
If you give me literally 39 seconds, I'm going to show you exactly how I got over 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
39 seconds is
on your license. However, you're also a victim of your own stupidity, sir.
I can handle things. I'm smart. Not like everybody says. Like dumb, I'm smart.
And you see, this is the problem that we got into society right now, because accountability just appears to be lost across the doggone board. Like I stated prior, two things can be right. It's not the fact that this brother was done wrong by the courts. It's not the fact that this brother was doing the noble act of taking his wife to the doctors. It's the fact that we sitting over here and making it seem as if this couldn't all be avoided had he just tuned into the court proceedings, tuned into the hearing with the camera off, and then delayed until he was stationary. Furthermore, he incriminated himself even more by going and saying, oh, give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
You didn't say that.
This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving. And he didn't have a license.
Tell me you did not just say that.
Why would you say this? They knew this was about a suspended license. See this? What exists inside of this head? That's called a brain. Turn it on. Flip the switch. Activate the powers. I promise you, only good things will happen. Use your head. What you did was stupid. Use your common sense.
Is this camera on me?
Just like you.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Don't get me wrong. I believe this brother deserves and has earned his restitution. So whatever they possibly owe you, that you're able to tie them up in litigation for, by all means, go and get it. But that does not mean the court of public opinion has to sit here and issue apologies for you being stupid. Now, granted, you seem to be a man of good character. Not only looking after your wife, you also happen to be a man of faith.
Of course.
The type of ties that I have with the church and the community is very embarrassing.
So much immense faith to where you give as much tithes as you do. You're active in the community, things of that nature. That is very noble of you. So for that, we will call off the executioner of Mr. Benoit, and we will call on the powers of the deacons in the very church that you just so happen to provide tithes to. And there's only one way to set you straight for the acts of stupidity that you did pulling up to the hearings and the court proceedings while on Zoom video driving in the vehicle. And that is to set you straight. With a beat down, a fist, get all the deacons.
Hold on a second, guys.
That is to set you straight. With a beat down, a fist, get all the deacons with black suits and rain justice and accountability upon this man at once.
Looks like someone's a little lost.
Here it goes.
Damn. That's what you get. Because you didn't think it was dumb to pull up behind a wheel? Put your camera on? When the judge can see you? And the whole purpose was about driving with a suspended license? You stupid! Beat him again!
Leave this lot, losers. Unless you want a licking. And we'd love to deliver that licking. Right, fellas? Yeah. Love it. I'd love to lick a lemon lollipop in Lilyhammer.
I'm dead. Damn!
Like that!
That beat the mom!
I banish you to 3 days, 1 full weekend with no interior plumbing inside of your house. Gentlemen, take a shit in his toilet. Do not flush. Let it marinate. It's gonna stink up in Mr. Harris's house.
And what the fuck is that smell? We may never know is why the prosecutor in Pittsfield Township or Harris's public defender could not get this resolved months ago before he landed in jail. His attorney's office declining to comment on an ongoing case.
You will apologize. I can't say the same about his public defender. Chris!
Here comes the United States champion!
Here we go!
Look at this, Rey Mysterio.
Boom!
Is he off the ground? Is he? Whoa, yeah!
Boom!
Gonna do what I think, is he?
Here we go! Diamond headbutt! Damn! Justice!
Thank you.
Call the authorities!
This is crazy. Here we go. The police.
The police of Haiti.
Hey.
Hey, you go to jail, you son of a bitch!
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button!
Hit the subscribe
and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true! Please! Please!
What are you waiting for, huh? Oh my god.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, that dude's going to jail, man. Oh, man. This could all be avoided if he had just gone to the Zoom without driving or without putting his camera on, saying that, hey, listen, I just need to restart my phone. Just give me like 2 to 3 minutes and then go find some place that's very quiet and then just wait quietly while his defender do all the work. But no, he had to go drive. He had to go drive somewhere while he's in a Zoom meeting. But it is what it is. That's just crazy. I'm sorry. Damn. I feel bad that he went to jail, but I don't feel bad that he got caught. Anyway, I think that's it for today. Just want to give a big shout out to Chisel Adonis. Make sure you subscribe to him. Also, thank you guys for taking the time to view my videos as well. Make sure you like, share, and comment the video. Don't forget to subscribe on the way to 10K subscribers. And also, want me to recommend any videos at all, just hit me up on my IG Twitter page or comment down below. Hope you guys have a great day and be well.